Hi there and welcome back. If you're new, then hello and welcome aboard. My name's Tania and I'm from Tatty Treasures. And if you are a returning subscriber, then hello and welcome back. It's always nice to have you here. You can find all the links down below in the description. There's where to find me and ways to support the channel. So today it is another Lotz's weekly challenge and it is postcard envelopes and it's week 26. So I'd watched her the other day and she made these and she went, oh, this is going to be this week's weekly challenge, and I thought yes, because I wanted to make them anyway. Luckily I'd still got some of the postcards. I did use a lot of these in some botanical projects, and I've only got like the plain ones left. I've got none with the address on, which would have looked, I think, a bit nicer, but I'm not just printing some out when I've still got some, because obviously I've been using them up. So you want some postcards. These ones are from Susan Taylor Brown, who is Poppiness on Etsy, and I'm going to do it with different papers. So I've got, it's funny because the night before I did go through my papers and I put the double pages in a folder for, you know, possibly using them inside journals, and all the single ones I put together, and there was kind of single ones that I wouldn't want to be fussy cutting. So yeah, I'd already got some sorted out, and I'm thinking these are probably going to be a good size for them. I mean, I could possibly use some of those, you know, because I don't know how else I'm going to use. These are really big images, but they're a bit too fussy to fussy. But I don't know. Shall we just try one? I suppose we could try one. Let's try one. So I watched this video last night and I was a little bit nodding off kind of thing. So yeah, I might have missed some of the stages off. I'm just going to cut this white border off first. Have I got it? Because I can't see it yet. And then I'm thinking if I line it up, I don't really want to have to get the big trimmer out. So you stick it. Oh my goodness. Well, I think I might have to think about this. So that's your actual back. Yes, I get it. So you're not using that much actually, because that's going to be stuck onto the back. So it's a pocket. So you're going to use like that much, and then so much for a flap. So yeah, that's as much as you're gonna need. So I'm thinking if I put that there, that would be my flap. Obviously on this side you're not gonna see that it is an actual postcard, because I'm going to be hiding that with the flap, which is a bit but yeah, I really don't want to have to print some more out. So let's try and get this center. So I'm going to cut up here and I'm going to cut it with the postcard because I can see I've not really cut these postcards very straight, so this will straighten it up as well if I have it lined up straight to start with. That is. So yeah, that will be one side and then that will be the other side. I like that. Obviously I need to bring the flap up more. So what I'm going to do to... I bet you none of these postcards are the same. I was thinking if I can get them the same, I can just... no, we'll scrap that idea. So that one's going to be for that one. So I might as well do a couple in those because it'll use them up. Because I was thinking, what on earth am I going to use those massive images for? So again, I will cut the top off. I'm going to fold that down. I hope you can see me properly. I feel like I was just sliding off camera then. That's going to go there. It wants to be a little bit more down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my clips. Now, if I'd got the big trimmer out, this would obviously wouldn't be half as faffy, but I just don't want to get it out. It takes too much of the desk up. So let's cut this down like so. Cut this side down and cut this side down. Oh yeah, I like those. So I'm going to do another couple in those because like I say, it's a good one for using some of these massive images up. So take that border off because it's got a white border all the way around. I don't know if you can see that on camera. These are all misprints as well, which I've put back through the printer. So if I fold that down, that's going to be my flat. Put that in and leave a gap. Just make sure it's straight before I'm clipping it down. I think that's fine. Oh my goodness. Not been up too long. I have woken up, but yeah, I don't totally feel with it yet. And like I say, I did watch this last night and I was rather noddy. That's that side. Let's just hold that. And that's that one. So how many have I got? 3. I think I'll do... oh, I'm going to use that bit up because that's quite nice. Whereas the others was... the pictures, there was only like a bit on them. So let's do that. Do that. What I'm going to do is push that right up and then just go a little bit lower. I think that would possibly be easier. Go down the sides. And this side. And that's that. So that's those ones. So I'll save the rest of those big pictures, and then we've got some these tree ones. So I'm going to cut the top off. Fold that one down. Put that in. I'm going to go right in that corner. I'm going to go just a bit down. Like so. You know, for a minute I thought I had my fingers in the chopper because I have caught my fingers once. Sometimes now I think, oh, I think my fingers are in it, and they're not. So that's that one. I can probably get another one out of that. fold this bit over. It's not very straight. Right, so put that in. I'm going to go right to that side. Let's put that side down first. Like so, and then I'm going to go just down a little bit. That's probably too much. So that's that one. I think I'll do another tree one, and then that's enough for book pages. So just fold that down like so. It's gonna go just under it. That's that one. And then let's use this piece up. Let's just take some of that white off. That's it. That down. Okay. So I can always tidy them up. Right, so I think that might be enough, because I'm gonna obviously have to decorate the front a little bit, with mine being totally plain. I had got some digital kit pages out, and I'd also got some of the pages that I stamped and things, so they was going to be other possibilities, but I do think I've probably got enough. So I'll clip those back up. I don't know where they live. Right, I'm just thinking what I'm going to need out. So I think first I'm going to start by trying to cut these, rounding off the flap. Let's get some, I think I'm going to use Vintage Photo. Right, so if I do all the rounding first, and I'll keep the one that it's supposed to be with. I don't think it's liking this paper. Quite a shiny paper, and it is quite quite thick too. I don't know if I want to round my corners. No, I don't want to round the bottom. I'm surprised Colin hasn't started barking, because I can hear a lot of dogs on the street barking. I think it's somebody's walk time. See, that's a different book page, and that went through it fine. So yeah, it was just that was a book page. It's funny, isn't it? Has some things it struggles with. Okay, so I think now I'm going to go and ink them. Thinking if I do it all in one go. So I may as well glue them now. So I'm going to hold onto the top because that's where I don't want glue. And I'm just going to glue the 3 sides. Then it'll give them time to dry. Oh, I want to put a thumb hole in. It's a little bit off centre. Next time I'll do it properly. Right, so that. Oh, that's so cute. Right, so we know that I'm not very good at finding centre, so I just fold it in half, just pinch it with my fingers, and then line that crease up with half on my on the inside of my circle punch. That is the word. I wanted to say hole punch because obviously it does put holes in, but it's a circle punch. I don't know why I'm inking that side. And do that flap. And I noticed on the other one I'd obviously not done the inside flap. Okay, so I'm going to ink around here. Yeah, my printer needed re-inking when I printed these, so I ended up with those awful lines all the way through, and frustratingly I'd printed off quite a lot of different stuff. I think I had about 40 pages, so I had to put them all back through again. I thought, what a waste. So I've got an eco tank, so it's not like I wasted really ink, and with reusing the card I didn't end up wasting any of the card. So that's that one. But yeah, one time I would have just thrown them away. I wouldn't have even thought about, oh well, I could just reprint them on the other side. But obviously if I've wanted to, you know, use the back, I would have then had to cover it over with something, and then obviously you're wasting even more card then. So sometimes it's not worth putting them back through the printer, but if you're using them in a way that you're not going to see the back, then it's not so bad. It's not so bad. So I don't think I've got a lot to tell you. So I'm filming this on Tuesday like I normally do. I've been up about an hour and a half. Like I say, it's taken me a long time to feel human in the mornings. Still got the bad back, but it's nowhere near what it was, and I've still been sleeping with a pillow in between my legs, and it's definitely helping. And I think that's possibly something that I might just continue, because you know, sometimes I do get occasional backache or hip pain and stuff, so I think it's probably a good way to start sleeping. And I was speaking to Julie about it, and she says she always sleeps with a pillow like that now, because I think she had sciatica at one point, and she says that she slept like that, it's not come back. So it's probably a good good habit to get into. So yeah, when I'm waking up in the morning, I'm not in absolute agony, because yeah, before I was doing that, I was in excruciating pain when I first got up, and it was taking, well, I had to take, you know, pain meds, and I had to wait till they'd properly, you know, done its business before I could even move. So yeah, there's been some definite improvements on that, but why it was hurting, it was waking me up in the middle of the night, and because then when I was getting up, I was in that excruciating pain. So I normally wake up between 2 and 3 in the morning, but it was taking me like longer to drop off. I was still waking up at like 2, 3. I normally am awake for an hour, and then I fall back to sleep and wake up about 7. But because I was in so much pain, it was taking me even longer to drop off, you know, both times, which was meaning that I'd had less sleep. So the less sleep had kind of caught up with me, and yeah, I just felt so tired last week, because normally I sleep for like 4 hours, wake up for an hour, and then have another 4 hours. But it was like I was sleeping for 2 hours, awake for about 2 hours, and then asleep for about another 3 hours. So I was having I need 8 hours sleep. I just do not function well on less than 8 hours. So yeah, that you know, a couple of weeks of messing my sleep pattern up, it yeah, I was so tired, and I'd, you know, got such bad body fatigue. So I do feel like I've started to turn a corner with it. Yeah, it's niggly all the time, but I can cope with niggly. I'm, you know, having to be careful the way I lift things, the way I move and stuff, and again, that's fine. So hopefully if I continue like this, I should be back to something like normal. So yeah, I just feel like I'm on catch up from, you know, not being well before my holiday, and then my holiday, and then this last couple of weeks with the bad back. I just feel like I'm catching up on everything. So I had my eldest granddaughter on Saturday, and that was the first time that she'd been here for like a year, and I'd not actually seen her since, I think, just before Christmas, with, you know, the UK restrictions. So yeah, she came to stay Saturday, and we went into town on the Sunday and picked her birthday presents, because it's her birthday a week tomorrow. And so that was lovely. And we had some lunch. We went to a diner. That was fun. I'm going to say I've took Eleanor there quite a few times. We really like they play, you know, rock and roll, and it's all done in like red, white and black, and like silver, a lot of metal kind of thing. It's called Owl's Diner. So, and the staff are always so nice in there. And there's this older woman who works there, and she must have been there years. She is so lovely. So yeah, that was really nice, going out and having a meal and letting Abby pick what she wanted, you know, for a birthday. It was a lot of fun. So yes, slowly feel like we're getting back to normality. So obviously now, and I suppose everyone's finding it, you know, we'd got into these new routines and things, and then, you know, you kind of just got used to going back to work, and then, you know, broke to go on holiday, then you've got to get used to going back to work again, and then you know, you need to catch up with people, so yeah, it's hard to get back into routines. So I'm going to have my middle granddaughter, not this weekend, coming the weekend after, and then I'll have the youngest 2 weeks after that, and hopefully we can keep it in that pattern. Again, I can't cope with having more than one at a time. Not that they're naughty at all, but, and I think they like coming separately because, you know, they get one-to-one attention, and I think it's good for them. But yeah, I'd be exhausted if I had more than one. Colin, I'm gonna say when I go to their house, I'm exhausted after because you know, all the chitter chatter and moving about that they do and stuff, it's just exhausted. Even if I've just sat in a chair, it's just exhausting. So yeah, hopefully we can get back to the every other weekend. And say, because I've started seeing my mum, you know, about once a week again. So and you know, it's all time and energy. So it's, you know, got to juggle the job, the Etsy shops, YouTube, house things, you know, all your household chores and what have you, and then fitting, you know, a social into it as well. I mean, luckily I'm not a going out kind of person anymore, but yeah, I used to see my mum, you know, at least once a week. I mean, a lot of the times I'd see her a couple of times a week because she would just nip in on her way home from work. But she's still not back at work. So I think that's a bit crooked, it is. I've not yet seen my middle daughter, but I'm guessing she's busy, you know, catching up with her friends and life and stuff. I can say you can't go and see everybody all at the same time. So that's all those made. So how long have we been? About just over 20 minutes, because obviously I had me waffle at the beginning. So the backs, I think I'm just going to put a label on them like Rachel did, because I just like them like that. So let's fold all those down. These are fab, aren't they? I love them. So that's that. Let's just put that on there. Gosh, calm down, Tania. You need to smash it down like that. So I've got some labels. I'm going to get some words and numbers because I might want those on the front. And I think I'm going to want my botanical stickers. Oh, why I don't get this out before I start filming, I don't know. It's in a great place for reaching, but it's not in a great place for reaching when the camera's on. So I'm just looking for their postage stamps, and get those postage stamps out. Might get I've got some die cuts left from what Violet did me, some like birds, butterflies and birds and things. So I'll see about those. Right, so let's think labels first. I'm just going to stop and just have a little bit of tea. Okie dokie. Right, let's look labels. So I'm thinking they're going to be too green, so probably want brown ones. So I'm just going to just flip through, pull a few out. They're in the wrong one, they go in words. It's a nice long one. So I think I've got 8 envelopes. I'll probably do them all in brown. A bit too small. Oh, the black one's nice. But that's too small. Oh, that's a nice big one. They're all green. I wonder what they'll be like. Like that. Right, that's enough labels. So let's have a look. I think that's too pale on there. Like in that brown. Like in that one. I think that again's going to be too pale on that one. Nope. Don't want that one. That's quite like that one. That's too pale. Yeah, I'm going to go for that one. Let's get the ink out. Just ink around this. And then I'm not going to put anything else on that side. I think the paper can do the talking. And say if you've done it with like textbook pages and that, obviously you can put a flower on or a bird or some collage or whatever. So that's that one. I'm going to do all the labels first. Okay, so it's quite busy one. I think that's too dark. Too dark. Quite like that because it quite goes with the catkins. It takes too much of that. Yep. I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm just going to cut it down. Okay. So where shall we have that? There. Oh, I like it in the middle. Up. No, I like it middle. Middle. The middle of the middle. Oh, honestly, them dogs, it's just pricked Colin's ears up. I can say they've been barking for about 5 minutes. The way he runs downstairs, it's hilarious. He's got that face like, I need to get those dogs sorted out. It's unacceptable. Right, I'm going to pause and shout at him. Well, shout him. Right, I'm back. So I just messed about. Well, it was the first one I picked up actually, and I am going to put that on there. I really like that, and I have just inked around it. He is still downstairs, so it could start barking again. It's always the same. It's like, well, I don't think it's as late as 10 AM, but it's that kind of time, and that must be, you know, the dog walk, first walk of the day type thing. The bloke whose dog it is such a lovely bloke. He lives right at the end of my street. And I'm sure he takes the dog out about 6 times a day. But there's another bloke who lives like near enough facing me. And he's retired now. He used to be a dustbin man. He's really nice. Well, they're both really nice men. And he spends, well, he lives next door to his mother. They've got like joining houses. And he spends a lot of time in the garden, you know, come rain or shine type thing. And obviously he's got his mum's, oh, I like that, his mum's garden too. So he's normally always out. And I think this bloke only walks his dog up so many times to see this bloke. And honestly, they're worse than 2 women. They stand out there, at least an hour each time he walks past. So he must just continually spend the day. He probably takes the dog 3 times a day, actually, because then that would be 6 times walking past here. But yeah, it must take him all day, because I think by the time he gets back, you know, from this walk, it's probably near enough dinner time, walk time. But like, they're both retired, and yeah, they're both not men that would go, you know, out drinking or that kind of thing. And yeah, so they just sit and, well, stand and chat at the gate. But yeah, they're lovely. Right, so that's that one. Let's have a look at this one. Quite like that. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that one. You're gonna lie down, Cole. What you doing? What you up to? Eh? It's not me, Mum, it's them. Be careful on this paper because it is glossy. You know, as I'm pressing this down to straighten it up, it obviously wonks off because it slides on the paper. It's a wonky donkey. Oh, I love that one. Oh gosh, sorry if that was really loud. I got a bit carried away then. Oh dear me. Yeah, obviously these are going to go with my botanical things. So I don't want to over embellish them because I just don't think botanicals looks right over embellished. Right, that's that one. Super. Oh, got 2 more left. That was stuck. So look at this one. needs that dark one. Going top left, aren't I? Okay. That's that one. And then we've got this one. Oh, I love that. Some ink around here. I think I'm going to put some glue on the back of this. It is a sticker, but I know it was from a pack that I'd bought a long time ago. It does still feel quite sticky, but just go round there. Oh, it stuck to my finger. So I'm going to get that right in the middle. Yeah, like that. Oh, it's a bit wonky. Because it's so wide, it's a bit hard to tell. Yeah, that's better. Right, so that's all. I don't know if you call those the backs or the fronts. Now I could go through and perhaps put I can just see I've got some lovely dragonflies here. Might just put oh, I've got a big brown one there. That might be too big. I think I'm still in the dragonfly mode. I might keep that for the front. Do I want... Oh, you know what? I'm quite liking this, the black on it. I love that there. It's going there. I really like it. So I don't know what dyes these are from or anything. These are ones that Violet's done me and sent me. So I'm going to have that like so. Oh yeah, I love that. Right, let's turn it over. Or should I wait till they stick down? No, I think it'll be fine. So I think I'm going to put look at these, a stamp on, or like that. Let's have a look what we've got. See, oh my finger's gone. I'll be back when I've managed to yeah. Right, I'm back. I can't undo it. It's stuck. So you'll have to bear with me. I really do not know why it does that. I've noticed it's always on the left hand side, and it's kind of when I do a flicking motion, and then it seems to just stick in one place. It took me a while to come to that conclusion, because yeah, at first it was very rare that it did it, but now most weeks it does do it, you know, once a week. And sometimes, you know, it don't last very long, and then sometimes it lasts all day. It's so frustrating. So I'm going to pop this sticker just here, like so. Gonna rub some ink over it, and then I'm gonna pop this stamp down. I was thinking if I'd got a botanical sticker out, I don't want a botanical stamp as well. So that's the first one done. I'm quite happy with that. Okay, so swamp. So look at this. No, I don't think I want. So I don't want that be outside. No. It's like a bluey one. No, must have just been a fluke, that other one. Right, let's open that up. I would have probably decorated them a little bit more than I'm going to, but oh, come on. Got it. Probably have to just get that with the glue. Okay. So pop a stamp on it. Oh, that's nice. Let's do that. Oh. So yeah, I really like these. Like I said, I do think they'd have been better with the ones that was wrote on the front. But yeah, I just couldn't justify printing some more off. I'm gonna have that. I don't have to have that just hanging over just a little bit, like a little flap. Yeah, I like that. I think probably off camera I will put a postage stamp thing, you know. So I'm going to leave that one open to dry. Do I want any kind of number on this, just to... It's hard to flip through things, man. And you've only got one hand. Well, obviously got two hands, but you know what I mean. Well, like that. What time are we on? 48. So I'll probably get time to just do one more. So that's that one. Lovely. So yeah, that's two. Let's do this one. I think that's a bit wonky. Not really. It just appears to be. That's going to be too long. Quite fancy. Right. Something too high, no. Oh, I like that. So I'm going to pop that there. Yep. Let's just go over the top with the ink. I don't think I did that with the last one. Okay, let's pull that stamp out. I'll just grab a few. Don't have to have a longish one because then you can see it. I'm gonna just put it on the wonk. Like so. Okay, so that's that one. Time 50. Right, one more. Excuse me, and I think we'll definitely be at time. No, I'm not keen on them now. I can say I did like it on the first one. Right, let's don't think I want a green. It'd be too green. Well, that's a nice one. Might have that there. And yeah, that's nice. I was going to do a little bit of collage, but yeah, I'm not going to. I think just a little bit down there would have been nice. Yeah. So that's going to be 1K. Well, I like that sticker, that's lovely. So that's that. That's that. So I'm going to say that I got 4 done in the challenge time, but I'm just going to finish them off because I don't want anything going on my unfinished pile. Nothing. So I will look for, oh, there's a purple one here. Ooh. It's a bit too purpley for me. Oh, that's nice. Come on. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to do these again. I think I'd like to do them in the blue for the birds, and perhaps do them just in text pages, and then, you know, do a collage on the back with a bird on. I think that'd be really nice. Right, let's have a look at this one. I think that's nice. Okay, I'll just be a little bit tall. I'm just gonna take some off the bottom. Don't know what this one looks like. Yeah, I like that. And I might also, when I put some stamping across there, I might put a stamp of a butterfly, you know, an ink stamp. So that's that one. 2 more. It's too tall. I'm trying to, I don't know why I'm saving my ferns, but I am. Probably for the woodland, aren't I? That's what I'm saving them for. Oh, I had that and then I just stuck it back on. Oh, come on. Right, that can go. Oh, that's a bit too high. So, let's just go over that. I have a green one on there because there's not, you know, an awful lot of green. Yeah, I thought my glue was going to fall off then. Right, that's that one. And the final one. I don't look like there's anything on that, does it? Could do with quite a big stamp. Maybe like so. It's not going to be too big. because that'd be really nice. Yeah. That's going to be too tall. I don't want my flowers on. That's way too tall. Is that too tall? Because I think that'd look nice. Yeah, I like that. So I'll get that on, and then we'll call it a day. I'm gonna wait till my finger wants to cooperate, and then, like I say, I'll do the postage thing, put an odd butterfly on, and I will put the finished photo like in the thumbnail for the video. That's going to go over, isn't it? Oh, Tania. Yeah. Let's put that there. If I've not got this, then I'll have to just cut off what's hanging over. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Okay. And this one, is that the right way? Yeah. Oof. And that's that one. So, like I say, I'll put the photograph in the thumbnail, and yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it's just quite random when it happens. Right, I shall see you later. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.